Let's see here. Gotta change this. Well, hot dang it. Aha. Yeah. All right, fellas and fellettes, welcome back to the hot. All right. It's raining right now. Well, I heard a little bit of it. Yeah, it's starting to rain. Starting to rain, pain. Get some. All right, just to kind of jump into it. This right here, my little quick change system is complete. All right, well, let me start here. This is where I wanted to start. All right, so I have a V-band on the turbo, right? That connects to the stock exhaust exit back there where the stock muffler went. Now that I welded the V-band on there, I needed to cut off this little bell right here and weld a V-band onto the stock muffler. And that's what I did. All right, and since I got some super cheap V-bands and they weren't actually male female, I kind of made them male female myself. I put one V-band like this and I set the other V-band back a little bit so it kind of, you know what I mean, right? It goes in male female style. All right, check over here, show you what it looks like. Easy to go in. All right, there we are. Oh, the V-banded, cheaply welded, whatever. It's in, nice and solid. Now I can just pull this out whenever I want to. All right, and then put the turbo back in and mock it up. Or if the turbo fails in the future, or let's say the oil pump fails, I could take the turbo out, put the stock muffler in until I get that squared away, and then I can just put it to an NA tune simply and run it the way I need it. All right, hot damn. All right, so that's done. And it really has a drone. I went driving around. I went to the store. It actually has a drone. It sounds like with the cam, I thought someone was bumping some tunes behind me or something, but it was me. It was pretty weird. Pretty cool too. When I was like, whoa, that's the cam thumping and some drone. Pretty weird. All right. That's done. All right, so what's gonna go on next is hopefully tomorrow I get the wastegate, because I want to weld the wastegate flange on, put the wastegate on, get that done. And then the next deal, all right, I'm not recommending this scavenge pump, all right, but I know it's gonna work for what I need right now. All right, oil scavenging pumps are expensive, guys, if you want a good one. Just to be honest, it's the unfortunate thing about the rear mount turbo type deal. All right, and I'm missing a bunch of parts on the return system. I'm gonna work on that first. All right, there's gonna be a whole bunch of dilly-dally check valves, filters in line here, because I want the oil to go and not come back. All right, it's not gonna hang like this. This is actually gonna be lower than the turbo probably, right? But you'd have to flip yourself upside down. All right, we'll see that when we get there. All right, what I'm gonna do is a demonstration with this thing fully set out, basically how it's gonna be set up in the truck. We'll run some oil, make sure that's working correctly. If that's working correctly, we will mount it, and then we will put the supply on there. That should be a whole lot easier than doing the return. Return sucks. All right, but it is what it is. Can make it work. All right, just got to make sure you have a pump that can get rid of the oil, that lasts. All right, can handle the heat. All right, this pump right here actually can work dry, and that's what I wanted. So if it's ever dry and it's on, whatever. What's the other thing? Hold on, I got the description. All right, so this is what I wanted from it. It runs dry, self-priming. That's right, that's what I wanted to say. All right, so I I want it to be able to self-prime, and I want it to be able to run dry. Basically, I want this thing to continuously just pump the oil out of here. It's going to go through a check valve where the check valve, the oil can't go back the other way. So it just shoots it in, and then it'll return into the motor. All right, and then there'll be inline filters. All right, said that in another video. Then another thing I might do, probably will do, is reclock this cold side right here and bring the outlet right here, and I won't have to do a 180. I'm gonna go ahead and check into that and see how that fits up. I might want to do that, but if I do that, I might run out of space here. I do have a spacer just in case, but I might not have enough room. But if I spin it, I might give myself the room I need to throw this spacer in here if I need. So yeah, I've been doing my homework and thinking about a couple things, but you know, we'll see what happens. The next thing is going to be getting the wastegate on. Wastegate goes on, and then we'll work on the oil system. If the oil system works properly, all right, when we do a dry run on it, basically we're going to pump some oil through it and act like it's on the truck, but we're not going to do it through here. All right, we're just going to set up a little mock system. We'll run it dry, throw some oil into it, see how it works. You know, when it just gets a little spurts of oil, gets a bunch of oil, we'll see how it reacts. All right, that's going to be the real important thing, is how the scavenge pump reacts when it dries out, gets oil, you know, enough to shoot oil through it, right, and then stops. It's probably going to go loud, quiet, all right, but it is what it is. That's what we're gonna test out. All right, so if that works and it spits oil the way we need to, we'll put it on the truck and fire it up, see what happens. Oh yeah, baby, yee. Well, you know, the whole system won't be on there, right? But we're gonna put it on there, run the oil through it, and fire it up, you know, and we'll have the other end. I'll be able to have this end on the other side when it's on the truck, because I got a little deal coming from these individuals. They work on Gen 3 Hemis and whatnot, and they had a couple little dilly-dallies that I was interested in. I ordered one. Hopefully it fits. If it fits, then I'll be able to actually watch the oil go into the motor. All right, yeah, really cool. So I know that it's working. So I know that it's evacuating. I want it to evacuate. All right, hot damn hell yeah, that's it right there. That's the deal. If you're just jumping in, what we did was we got the stock muffler. We got the V-band on it. Basically, I made a male-female because I got these cheap V-bands that weren't really male-female. They're just smooth. All right, so since they were smooth, I made my own male-female by welding one on like this, and then the other one set back a little bit. All right, helps with hold the weight, right? Kind of like a hub centric. Oh yeah. And then I kind of want to explain. Oh, come on, get back. All right, this right here, I didn't just weld the V-band onto the stock muffler. I put the V-band on it, and then I put the muffler up here, all right, with no tacks, nothing. I just put the V-band on the pipe, and then I took my mallet, hammer, whatever you need, just as long as you don't beat the, you know, the inside up in here where it clamps. I took a mallet and I just hammered it to where it went on there real nice and snug. Put the V-band on, clamped it, made sure it was in a good position. It'll go in this position every time it's hung up on the hangers back there. All right, and then I welded it. All right, if I didn't do that, I'd probably be fighting it, putting it on. All right, just a heads up. All right, yeah, so hopefully tomorrow we'll be doing the wastegate. Get the wastegate on there. All right, so that's, hi buddy. He's bored. Man, he's more bored than I am. I feel bad for him. All right, yeah, that's it right there. Tomorrow, wastegate. Get that on there. I'm waiting for the rest of the oiling system. Some of the stuff's on back order, so that kind of sucks. Check valves is really important with this system. You don't want oil draining, you know, into the turbo after the engine's shut off, and you don't want oil coming back, draining backwards through the return, back up and filling the turbo up, having leaks and whatnot. So yeah, it's kind of a little, it's not difficult as long as you put all your right stuff in order. All right, what makes it difficult is not having all your stuff in order and then trying to make it work. You just kind of got to take your time. All right, test each thing out. The oiling system, like I said, I'm going to set it up right here in the garage, you know, measure it all out to about what it's going to be. And then I'm going to do dry runs on it, which basically I'll fill the lines up and I'll run it dry, drip oil in there until it fills a little and it spits it out. See, you know, see how it reacts. That's basically all what I'm trying to get at. All right, I'm going to try to put it through all the phases it possibly could go through when it's under the truck and operating. All right, I don't want to I'm not just going to throw it all under there. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm not just going to throw it all under the truck. Just a heads up. I kind of thought this out a little bit. And we'll just have to see how it works. All right, hot damn hell yeah, you're all the baddest. All right, until tomorrow. All right, hopefully that wastegate will get here and we will mount it on here. All right, it'll be open for right now. I want to cut out a hole here and have it just kind of exhaust into here, or maybe even here. I'm not sure yet, or here. We'll see. It's probably going to be better here. Still cutting it short. But that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I want it open. Maybe even open would be pretty cool. I don't know. All right, so we'll come back tomorrow, put the wastegate on, and after the wastegate, we will be trying to get the oiling system, the return system set up. All right, so the return system is going to be the next crappy part. All right, one of the first crappy part was trying to get it fitted up in there and getting that going. All right, because when you go, where do I put the sucker? Oh yeah, I wish I kind of seen what these other guys were doing first. There's already a few places that are already doing something like this. So I guess I'm not the first, but maybe I can make it, you know, better. I don't know. I'm not saying that. I just want to make it work. All right, yep, so till tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be wastegate. Hopefully it should be here tomorrow. And then after that, hopefully I'll have what I need to start getting this oiling system set up and tested, which is going to be quite simple. All right, be easy tests. Just have an oil box sitting up higher over here. All right, which that's what I'm going to do. Have all my check valves and filters, and then I'm going to have this sitting up because it's going to be higher than this. It's going to kind of sit like this, but this whole system's flipped. All right, it's not how it's going to sit. Of course, it drains down. All right, the whole thing's turning, but this is the way it wants to sit because of the weight. But so the plan is the oil is going to drain down. Let's say it's right here. All right, the pump is going to be lower than the return. It's going to go in here. The pump's going to go here. And what I want it to be able to do is go through the check valve up higher than the turbo. All right, and then sit in a box. All right, and then whatever is in the line coming back here, I don't want it to be able to go back up, all right, into here. All right, so that's what we're gonna kind of do. Oh yeah, baby, you in here live. I'm about to end the live feed. I apologize. I just wanted to show you guys what I was doing. Since you just jumped in here live right now, I seen that comment. I'll show you what I'm doing. What I did is I kind of made it interchangeable where I could take the turbo off and put the stock muffler on if I need it at any time. All right, so what I did is I put a V-band on my exhaust, all right, the exit, and since I had some cheap V-bands, I had to make my own male-female type, All right, so the other part will go over this. All right, so that's this part, connect here. All right, and then for the stock muffler, so I could go back and forth whenever I need to. All right, for mocking up purposes and for failure in the future. Just put the stock muffler back on, put it to an NA tune, all right, and roll out until you get it taken care of. And then the oil deals can just be plugged up, all right? Easy breezy. And then you just unplug your pump. And if it's the pump that went out, well, I guess just unplug it anyway, just in case it, wants to catch fire, and you take the turbo out. And then if I wanted to, I got friends with 8 speeds. This ain't really an 8-speed, but I got friends with 8 speeds. I wouldn't mind slapping it on their truck. All right, and seeing what it can do. We can up the boost pressure just a little bit more than I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run it to where the transmission isn't gonna tank instantly. All right, maybe I'll get like 5-10 runs out of it, but not instantly. 8-speed guys, I got some buddies with 8 speeds. I would have no problem slapping it right in their truck. It's kind of what I'm setting it up to do. All right, just quickly interchangeable, just a really quick system. All right, nothing spectacular. Nothing, like you're gonna go out and go bust some world records and whatnot, but fun. Oh yeah, it'll be fun. Hot the hell yeah, you're all the baddest. I'll see you tomorrow.